All right, ready to get underway. Now the left fielder, Jo Adell. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
Ball in.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Mike Trout. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2009. One down, base is empty. Boots it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jorge Soler up at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning.
Now this is through for a base hit. Around from second is the tying run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
Well, Boog, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. It's just so darn cute.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Adell moves under it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. DeYoung sends it to first, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Ohtani back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Cody Clemens in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Got it. That K is his third of the game. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one way inside. Runner at second, two down. That misses the zone, and that's ball two. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Just
3 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
3.
A swing and a miss. That back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, Singy. LA winning their second title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog. And that makes it 8 championships in franchise history. Tremendous job all around. They won the Shohei sweepstakes, led baseball in attendance, had the best record in the league, and finished it off with the World Series.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Last season for the Dodgers was all about Shohei, but the World Series belonged to Freddie.
Nobody better in baseball to deliver those types of moments than Freddie Freeman. He made memories that are going to cover generations.
And now the real challenge for the Dodgers, finding a way to match what they did a year ago. This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. One up, one down. Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That's to third. Lewis slings to first, and they get the out on Smith. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground. And foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, left field. And it falls. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Inside, just missed. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 1-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's inside. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty.
Throws to first. That ends the inning. On to the third inning. Here's Joe Adell. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Smith gathers, throws in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And now batting Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
De La Cruz tosses to first. And there's 2 down. And next for the Angels, Brent Rooker. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's it.
inside. 1-0. Tied up here in the early going. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Two outs.
Ball, that's
He's
inside.
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission
Count is
accomplished.
3-2.
Next offering down in the dirt. Betts settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. De La Cruz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
And that's
Full
in the
count.
dirt. And a full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tosses across to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. There's Freddie Freeman now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Man at first with one gone. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
0-1's
Man
the
at
count.
first, one away. Now
I got
1
1 ball,
1.
1 strike.
To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2. Back for more of the Freeway Series as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
These Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to
Inside,
come
ball
their
one.
way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch
That's a
count is
ball.
starting to get up there, and that might be the best
2
news
balls,
yet for this
1
offense.
strike.
That one finds the zone, 2-2.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Outman moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the Angels catcher, Ryan Jeffers. First time up was a pop out. And a foul ball. Jeffers, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was a second-round
Ball,
pick
that pitch is out.
back in 2018. And now 1-2. 2 down, nobody
One ball,
on. Top
2
half
strikes.
of inning number 4. Smith on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Fouled off left side.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 now.
3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so
Ball
that I think
4, that's
umpires
out.
will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First
Ball 1.
pitch just misses. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to second for 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Into Candelario's glove. And back for more of the Freeway Series. New inning getting started. And now here is Cody Clemens.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And
Ball
that
1.
skips in the dirt. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hernandez squeezes it, 1 down. And next for the Angels, Jeimer Candelario. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out,
No
bases
balls,
empty.
2 strikes.
Slinging it to
Out.
first in time. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to
1
catch
ball,
up to that
2
velocity.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Teoscar Hernandez. Soriano back to work.
Ball.
And there's a ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And that'll fall for a base hit. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped, but foul.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
just misses. Going to count 1
1
and
ball,
2.
2 strikes the count. 2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. That
count
one
is full.
misses, and the count is filled up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. And that's outside. Hernandez leads off first with one away. That misses, and a count 2-1.
Wow, triple digits
balls,
on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And no one can get there. Dives, and he can't hang on. Hernandez headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that's
I
in
got
the
a ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Manages a throw to third.
No,
the throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. 2 on, 1 out. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
New pitcher now, Hunter Strickland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And Mookie takes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count.
Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Adele racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nope.
Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. That's down and in. Inside, 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Stays alive. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Outside, that's
Next
a ball.
pitch is outside. That's to third. Lewis zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adele. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Here's Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 is the count.
That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brent Rooker, the next to hit, 1 for 2. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he hops over the wall for an automatic double. As a run scores. Now a chance for Royce Lewis. That's in for a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses, 2-1. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's 4-4. And now Ryan Jeffers. Hernandez on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. To the right side. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And it's 2-2.
Counts full.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, James Outman. Garrett Clevenger comes on now. He's into the game with a base is empty. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. That one missing inside. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Back here in L.A. Now it's the second base. Cody Clemens. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nope.
And that one is
That's
inside. And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk. And guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Candelario in the box now. Takes strike one. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now.
No balls,
If you're a
2
base
strikes.
runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Goes down looking. So up next, Paul DeJong, who's 0-2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-4. And first offering is fouled off. Started to swing, held up. Hines sizing this one up. Makes the catch. 2 away. Now Trout gets a chance. That's the hit. 0-3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Muncy throws across the diamond. Out number 3. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Just missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next pitch is outside. And that's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that
2
bullpen.
balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Just off the inside edge. Clevenger goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one the other way, and foul ball. And downstairs. And Freddie takes the K. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the 8th, and now Brent Rooker. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And here is Jorge Soler. De La Cruz slings it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Royce Lewis.
Ball 1.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-4. Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Kyren Paris. Looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That one's in there. That's strike one. Jeffers on at second with two down. Squirts away a little bit. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Mookie Betts.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Caleb Ort. And that misses. 1-0. That clips the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
DeYoung throws to first in time, and Betts is gone. Muncy digs in.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Inside.
Ball
and the count's even at 2. And that skips in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. 1 gone, runner at first. And up to the plate is Will Smith. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Back here at Dodger Stadium at the plate, Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. That one 95 to finish him off. Paul DeYoung digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Gets the call. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Hines giving chase. Takes it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And there's a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hernandez pulls that one down. Back here in L.A., here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. Andres Munoz on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
On the ground to third. Gloves it on the dive. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And now 2-2. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play. Right there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hernandez, the base runner at first with one out. Sets him down looking. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1.
Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The Dodgers trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.